Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about, was Eren right? Within my past Attack on Titan videos in the comments, or even people that be talking to me about my Attack on Titan videos, they say he was wrong. They say they had he had much more avenues to take it in terms of rather a diplomatic way, rather a negotiative way, rather talking to people. You didn't have to do all that rumbling and kill 80% of the population. And to those people that agree with that sentiment, what else was he supposed to do? Hear him out. He's seen the past, he's seen the future, he probably seen what's beyond him. He basically became the new Ymir. He knew that the cycle would repeat itself in a couple of 100 years, but as long as he was dead, right, as long as the secret was hidden, once his generation passed on, the Mikasa, the Armins, and civilization eventually grew up and basically sabotaged themselves for civilization to just reset itself to the beginning. He saw that it's all a cycle. Humans will go to war with humans. War will be fought. Eventually we're going to end up back at the same point with someone else, as we see with the boy in the tree. Now, we don't know if that's the same tree as Eren, but there's a lot of theories. But, Eren knew this, right? The thing is, he wanted peace and security for his friends for the rest of their lives. And also, don't forget, they declared war first. Now, we all hate war, or at least I hope so, right? Like, war, yeah, what is it good for? Anyway, right? But they declared war first. They was gonna go in with knowing they had a disadvantage to attack all the Eldians, kill everybody. People in the walls don't know about the outside world like that. Barely anyone goes outside the walls. Only the scouts and maybe the King's Guard go out the wall. And now there's no more King's Guard, right? Most people grow up in the walls. Most people stay in the walls, and they're trapped within it. Yeah, the walls are pretty big, but mostly they're just trapped within the walls, right? Eren, right, with going to the past, seeing the future, even seeing Grisha's memories to influence all these events in Attack on Titan, was like, that's not fair. And the Marlians allies is eventually going to come and wipe out because they see us as a threat, as explaining to the story of from the Warhammer's brother. I'm not 100% sure his name. Explaining the story that the Eldians will forever be a threat as long as the founding Titan's alive, as long as the walls are still there, and as long as those people are still there, they're a threat. My thing is, right, they kept sending Titans to the island. They kept bothering the people on the island. They kept killing many people on the island via the Titans. Plus, Rainer and Bertholdt, right, still killed a ton of people. So did Annie. So kind of it, right? So all these people, and granted they only lived to like 25, so Eren had only up to 25 to do it. He was 19 or 20 years old when he died. At least I read that somewhere, but he was like 19, 20 years old. He was still very much a kid. Like, I'm 20 years old now. I can't imagine having to make that decision. But, like, even you see the regret. He wanted that kid. He wanted a baby to grow up. He wanted a kid not to be squashed. He wanted the dad, the mom to grow up with a loving family. Stuff he never got a chance to do, right? He wanted that for many people. But as the world saw it, Eldians were bad people. Eldians had to be discriminated, destroyed. Eren, like, nah, for real. Why are you trying to hit me with all that deep stuff? Y'all finna eradicate us? No, got you first. And then took the Warhammer Titan, for real. And then proceedingly, with a couple of help from the Jaegerists, stomp everyone out. Because as they know, as Eren became a global threat to all humans, now he's the villain. Now the Eldians can be the heroes that saved the world. granted very few people, but saved the world. And Eren basically had everyone reset to zero. Much like the Marlians and many of the outside world had advanced technology that Eldia didn't have because they were just behind and they had no insight into the rest of the world. Everyone starts at zero. They had to regrow population, they had to grow technology, they had to talk, how to grow, how to be, how to make sense of it all, So Eren did what was right while also showing that he was still human. And I know everyone hates that scene where he just pleads with Armin, was like, yo, why I gotta do this? But I actually like that scene. That shows that he was still human. He still wanted to live a normal life. But with the burden he had, with the things he was about to do, he couldn't have. So, perfect character, right? And the thing is, why think there was there was no other choice. Like I've rewatched the story of Attack on Titan maybe once more since it has ended, because it takes a long time to rewatch, not gonna lie. And I'm saying there really was no other way. They declared war first. They were gonna have a band of people to go after him. So there's not a route where he takes for a peaceful relationship, for a peaceful friendship with the other ones, except let everyone start at zero. Let Eldia basically have the most people, because now they have the most people in the world. They can grow their population. They can grow their technology along with the rest of the world's technology. And basically, if anyone comes after Eldia, they'll be on the same playing field while also having the Ackermans, Mikasa and Levi, and the rest of the people that are highly trained military protect them. So now they have protection, they can grow with the rest of the world, and they can develop diplomatic relationships with the rest of the world. Eren proved that, like, he gave everyone a full life. He also took away the Titan powers within his control, within everything. So now Rainer could live his whole life. Armin could live his whole life, because before they was only living to 25. Come on, Eren was right, y'all. Like, I don't get it. Maybe the gruesomeness of the baby, the kid, the woman, the man, but he wanted them to live. He just knew, psych, So I'm on Eren's side for real. And I just want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think he could have done differently?